Welcome everyone to a new video, and today I will be going more in depth to tire. So my last video, I just covered briefly about tire, and well, there's not really a lot of documentation on tire, so this video is going to serve as that. So first, you need to download tire from the GitHub page right here. Then you need to create a new tire file, which is main.tire. And just write print hello world. Now if we run this, now if we do python main.py in your terminal in the same directory as where the tire CLI is, well, then you'll get the CLI. Now from there we can do run main.tire, and that will run our program, and we just get a simple hello world. So yeah, those are the very basics, and now I'm gonna go blazingly fast through all the features of tire now that you know how to create your first program. So first is variables. We have we make a variable called test and set it to spam my keyboard, and from there we can print it. Variables are a way to store data, and as you can see, well, they work right here. We have printed the variable contents. And then from there, we can also handle input. So I will just make this a blank string, and we can do the input function, and we can link our input to the test variable, and then we can set a message, so name for example. And then from there, if we run our program now, we can just make our name John, and then it prints it out. And then from there, we can also do an if statement, where we can check if name is equal to John. And then after it, we can just print it. And then if it's not, then we can print it is not John. Oh, whoops! I'm supposed to use F. All right. Then we can put John. And let me see. Oh, well, whoops. Whoops. I forgot to put that as test. Alright. So let's see, if it's John, then we just print John. If it's something else, we just print it is not John. Next, we will go into importing. So right here, we have a simple Fibonacci program right here that prints a Fibonacci sequence. And we can just import it using an import keyword. Also, if you want to input directions, you can use a dash right there, or a subtraction sign to go into directions, but we don't need to do that. We can import fib. Then from that we can call our function. The call function allows you to call our function. So right here we have, for example, we can call our fib function. Let's print out the Fibonacci sequences from 50. Now if we run it, we get the Fibonacci sequences from 0 to 50. Now, we'll get into functions. We can make a function called test, and in this test function, we will just print test. Now, if we run our program, it does nothing, because we haven't called our functions. So we can use the call keyword I mentioned while doing importing right here, and we can just call that function, and we get test. However, we can also input parameters. So let's put the parameter of test. So if I run that, it prints test right here. And this little dollar sign right here represents a parameter. We can use the dollar sign to get a parameter. And then the number right here represents the index of a parameter. If I want to add another parameter, we can do $2, and we can input another parameter. And that will get used. Next, we have structs, which is a data type right here that allows you to contain multiple data types. We can make a struct called test, and then we can have I don't know. And then we just set that to funny number, and then we can also have another thing. We set that to test. Then what we can do is we can print this out, so we can do test and then use dot. Let's do bra for example. And what we get our value, 69. Then we can also do testy right here, and that will print a test. Structs are just mainly a way to organize things right here. Next is Python support. The Python support is mainly broken, and I would recommend you using a system command to call a Python file. But if you want to use it, it is here. We can do, for example, print. We can use our break key. The break key isn't too useful, but it's there. We can use the break key, and we can print out a simple hello world right here. Now, if we run this, I'm not going to even bother. I told you it's broken. So my recommended way is use the system command. Here we can create a new file, and we're going to just create it, and we're just going to make it hello-world.py. And it's just a simple hello world program right here. Now, what we can do is we can do system. We can call it, so we can use Python. And from there, we can call our hello world.py. This will, run a Python file. Oh, whoops. Let me just clear this first. And see, we have just called a Python file. And you can also use stuff like echo, for example. This is batch code right here, so you can just put hello world again. And it runs like that. Those are very useful stuff. And then there's also some greater than and equal stuff. If you want to mess around with that, so we can see if 6 is greater than 8. Obviously, it is not. So how did we get here? If I run this, nothing happens. 6 is not greater than 8. However, if I do 9 is greater than 8, then it will just say how did we get here. So yep, that's basically it for Tire. If there's any features I missed, I will make a separate video because, oh, wait a sec. I knew I missed a feature. Alright. This last one for a sec. Alright, the loop function allows you to repeat a text a certain amount of times. So you can do, for example, loop 5, and this will print hello world 5 times. Right here, it's a simple function, and we can also do this forever. So this is like a while loop. Let me clear your screen right here. In the console. And this will run things forever. I will exit out of that. So, yeah, that's basically all of Tire. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. And, hope you have an amazing day. I will see you in my next video, live stream, devlog, or blog post. Peace!